Good evening, everyone. This is Stars Orphan here with Tier 3 in Las Vegas. We've got a full grid tonight of 20 drivers, so that should be interesting. Uh, we've got a new driver tonight, I'm going to mention. He's finally got to race tonight. JPP Gaming, who has been joining me in the comms box uh, as of late. But he's finally got to race tonight. That should be interested to see what kind of pace he has tonight compared to the F3 guys. So just get a stream up. On my PC. Right, so who is the first to go out? Let's have a look. Looks like mistakes were made. One of the reserve drivers driving tonight. I've got to race this track tomorrow. I've done a little tiny bit of practice, not too much. Got myself a setup. I felt a bit twitchy like, but I'll go with it. But yeah, it's interesting track. I find there's a few tricky corners on it. I do find in sector 1 and just after sector 1 as well. But like I say, Socky Salmon, is he retired? Is he on a qualifying ban or something? I'm not aware of. Right, we're just about to see Soggy start his lap here. Sorry, not Soggy. I've got Soggy on my mind. Mistakes were made. Start his lap. So he's just about to come into the start-finish line, final corner here. Here we go. So into turn 1, 4th gear. Tries to get tight on the inside there, but he slightly went wide. He's on to the DRS now, 6th, 7th, 8th gear. What's he going to get up to? 213 miles an hour there. So he's obviously got a very low downforce setup. He's running with to hit that, I'd say. But like I say, now in to this tricky little corner, this one. That's what I really struggle on, getting the braking right into it. I either overshoot it or underbrake, which is a problem. I feel I've got a good lap in me. It's just getting hooking the certain points of the track up, which I'm struggling on at the moment. To get very easy into there. But he's coming around to finish his lap now. Mistakes were made. Coming around, he wants to get it as tight as possible on the inside. Nope, he doesn't. He just goes for a 32.8. That's what I was roughly hitting. So I had to shame about to start his lap. Let's see who is on a lap. Aaron. He's on a medium tyre. So And we got JPP Gaming, who's been in the comments box, and he's getting his first lap here in RSF1, so we're going to stay on board with him for his first lap here. Let's see what he could do. He's going to have a bit of traffic up ahead, but hopefully they'll move out of the way. He's in the Red Bull tonight, so it's a nice car to be in. Hopefully he can impress for the Red Bull team. He's got his teammate up ahead, which is Rizzo. So maybe his teammate's going to try and help him with a tow. So far, Benny Boy with a 32.4 is the fastest time so far. Car's gone off out front there. JP coming around to finish his lap here. What can he do? His first lap in RSF1 here. 34.2. So probably more there for JP. Right, let's see. Right, we've got Patronus on and out lap. Whatnot, who had some big problems last week with the lobby, but we're on with Patronus now, who's actually got the Mercedes seat now. Yeah, got a full-time seat now after waiting patiently. But Patronus didn't take sector 1 too well there, but it's gone purple, but it didn't look it to me. But maybe slow is fast, I don't know. Let's see what he does in sector 2. I mean, it's pretty much flat out here for sector 2, so he should be getting a pretty good time here if we can just get this really tricky braking zone right. It's kind of a blind corner, and then you come into it, you just want to find your braking point and then sort of hit, and then suddenly just slide your way through. Oh, you bumped the wall a little bit there, but it's okay. He wouldn't have lost too much time. But he's coming up to the line now. Patronus, what is he going to do? First lap here today, a 33.1 there for Patronus. Whatnot, what is he doing? Let's have a look. He's in the other Mercedes here tonight. Jedi Gamer's behind him, I believe. It's going very slow, so I think he's backed out of that lap. So we'll go on board with Jedi Gamer. Right. So Jedi Gamer goes fifth fastest there with a 33 flat there, so it's a pretty good lap there for him. Got Eagle coming out now. I believe he's still a championship leader. After a poor showing last week. But hopefully he'll do better this week. Try and get his championship back on track. Like you say, he's coming into turn one now. Want to get this sort of float your way through the corner, I find, into the braking zone, and then you come into the DRS straight here, and I'll see what he kind of hits here. Highest one I saw earlier was a 213. He gets to about 212 there, so roughly the same. Must be running around similar setup to the guy earlier, but interesting there that Elijah is not top. But it's a big difference, half a second now to Aaron. But Eagle. What kind of times is he doing? Yellow flag up ahead. Just hope this car does not get in his way. Kind of looked to move over there. Luckily he kind of saw Eagle coming. May have put Eagle off slightly. Coming into the chicane there because he seems to go a little bit wide. But he's coming around the final corner. And he goes third fastest with a 32.9 there for Eagle. Hippo's 3/10 up on his time. He's gone purple middle sector for Hippo, so he's 4/10 up now. Can he hook this final sector up? Across the chicane there, nicely. It's looking a very good lap from Hippo. The McLaren driver, can he move up? Only slightly, 33.6, so he's on the cusp of going out with Soggy Salmon down there. Did Soggy Salmon drop it somewhere on lap one? Because that's what I want to know. Because I didn't see it because it was very early in the stream. Evening, Patronus. How you doing, mate? So if someone wants to tell me, I'm going to have a look in the Discord. Yep. Oh, it's a shame because Fistix wants to join and Randy Gandy is having a problem with his internet. That's a shame. The only way it could work, I suppose, is if no, I don't think you can do that really. Would be like to have them start at the back and sort of have a restart. But yeah. But Richie is on a lap. It's Hippo's McLaren teammate, and he's just done a 33.5 there for Richie. So that's got him into P11. He'd be hoping to get into Q2 with that. But Ellie Ham there moves above him with a 33.5, very close there in the midfield. So you feel some of these drivers now will have to go out probably on another set of tyres. See Gamer there. See JP there in the danger zone. Button now coming out to start his lap. He'd be one of the favourites here for Paul, I would imagine. Yeah. Going to be the same problem as last week, I think. Oh well, it's always one driver, isn't it? You can never have a F F3. See. I don't want to call it a restart because, I mean, I don't see the point of a restart if Randy Gandy just retires in the pits. Then things should be fine. Button there goes third fastest with a 32.9, just above his arch rival Eagle. Early Ham. So we've got the two McLaren drivers now on out laps. They are in the danger zone. Hippo, JP. Obviously, you got Randy Gandy down there having his problems. So who's further along? Hippo. Right, so we'll stay on board with Hippo. We've also got these guys now in the danger zone. Ellie Ham, Richie, Hippo. Whereas Jamie obviously is retired in the pits, so he is definitely could be knocked out here. Hippo started his lap. He needs to find a 10th and more to get through, yeah. Right, Hippo. Currently going out by a 10th. But will he be able to hook it up? Yeah. Coming up to the line now. What is he going to do? He improves by half a second. What is Jamie doing? Jamie improves also to a 33.4. Just about gets through into Q2 JP, but as I think, yeah, Aliham is out, and obviously Randy Gandy, but that knocks Richie Chapel out, his friend, there by a tenth. Look at that, how close that is between these guys. Yeah, P14 and P17, 4 drivers separated by a tenth of a second. Got to feel Richie should have maybe gone out again. But Ellingham just about sneaks through. Look at that, 100th of a second he sneaks through by. So you have qualifying 1, Benny Boy there with the fastest time of 32.4. Elijah there, Button, Eagle, Whatnot, Fruit Boy, Aaron, Desbro, Jetta Gamer, Rizzo, Hippo, Patronus, Willy Bum, JPP Gaming, Ellingham, and your eliminations are Diverse Jamie, Richie Sharple, Soggy Sam, and Randy Gandy, and mistakes were made, was disqualified. Somehow, I don't know. Didn't notice that. Right. Yeah, you're right there, Patronus. Can hardly hear the engine noise. Right. Right, is that better? Well, we'll find out in a minute. No, I can't hear the engine noise. There we are. Do you hear it now? There. Oh, bloody adverts. It would come on now, wouldn't they, adverts? Well, we haven't seen Elijah disqualifying. He set it a lap and went back in. So, obviously the race winner from last week. Is the sound for the cars alright now? Patronus? Right, Ellingham is on a lap, so he barely made it into... Yeah, right, thank you. Right. Still low. Right. Ellingham on a lap. So we'll go around with him. He barely, like I was saying earlier, made it through by 100 of a second. That's how close it was. I mean, that is literally the paint job got him through. Right. Hippo goes a 34.4, so that must have been on used tyres because I know he can go quicker than that. Coming around the final corner, 34.1 there from Ellingham. Benny Boy, where's he doing? He's in sector 3, so he was quickest earlier, so can he do the same now in qualifying too? Coming up to the line, he goes 32.4 there for Benny Boy. Aaron now coming up to the line. He was one of the fastest ones in the first qualifying. 32.2 there from Elijah, showing his true colours now. As Aaron goes 32.5 there. JP there, 32.9. See Desborough there with 32.9. What no? 33 flat. Jedi. Goes purple middle sector there, Jedi. So right. So Jedi coming to the end of his lap. 33.8 there for Jedi, slower than I think he did in qualifying 1. So it's the Patronus now for the Mercedes for racing for the first time in his new team. Just finished sector 1 of 44.9. Just looking at a steady lap so far. You'll just hit the curves just as I say that. Using all of his DRS and ERS. Wants to get this braking zone right. Gonna need at least get into the 32s yet for Patronus. Can he get into Q2? Sorry, Q3. 33.3. Don't think that's going to be enough, personally, because I think these guys will improve. Outlap for Ellingham. 34.1 earlier. Could have been on a used set. Right, we haven't seen Fruit Boy today, so got a bit of belly hand, so we'll stay on board with Fruit Boy. He's currently lying in the danger zone, 10th away from Willy Bum, who's sitting in the pits at the moment. Got a few drivers now. Button, Dasbro on a lap. He's starting a lap, so too is Button. Button's coming in. Dasbro, no, he's 3/10 up on his time of a 32.5. This could get him close to the pole. If we can just hook it up. He is flashing with the fuel. This is his second lap. Third lap on these tyres. Bloody hell. He's definitely got some pace in him if he's third lap on these tyres. Is he out of fuel? I think he is. Yeah. So we'll go on board with Fruit Boy. You had to use two to get through. Yeah, it's so close over Hippo. I mean, so tight. You have to sometimes do that to get through. It's Hippo. Sorry, it's a Fruit Boy with a 33.6. And he's improved massively there to a 32.7. So that should be enough to get him through, you would think. But like I say, these guys here will probably improve. Eagle is still yet to settle up. He's starting one now. Right. Like I was saying earlier, he's hoping today that he's going to get some better luck than last week. And obviously, Portugal maybe wasn't a track for him. He suited him. Maybe this one will. He's gone purple for sector 1. So really pushing now, Eagle, to try and get into qualifying 3. Purple second sector as well, so this is looking a very fast time from Eagle. Can he be the first guy here to get into the 31s? Coming around the final corner, a 32.3 there from Eagle, so he's definitely should get through with that, you'd feel. JP has backed out of his lap. Well, he bumps 4/10 up. Where's Jedi Gamer doing? He is there. Willy bump 4.5 up on his time. Two minutes to go here. So we've got Patronus Weebum, Jedi Gamer, Eliham, and Hippo all in the danger zone. So, it all comes down to these drivers now. Who is going to get through? Obviously, JP there in the pits. I believe that's him done. And he's just dropped down to P10. It's looking as though he is going to get knocked out, JP. What now? You see there? Is he improving? He needs to find less than a tenth to get through. He's got Jedi 4 tenths up, but that will not be enough for Jedi. But this is the interesting one now for Wartnall. Is he improving? All it takes is one mistake and you could be out of qualifying. Always 4 tenths up. It's looking as though he will get through. Up to the line now. Should be into the 32s, yeah. Yes. 32.6 there, so that pushes Jedi down. He's obviously not doing a lap there because he's out. He's way down on his time. But is Patronus starting a lap now? Can he knock Rizzo out? Rizzo, what is he doing? No, he's not on a lap. So Eliham is a second up on his time. So that would be a 32 flat from Eliham. If he can hold it together, he suddenly found a bit of pace. Jedi is obviously not on a lap. Patronus, but we'll stay on board with it. Eliham still a second up on his time, so this is looking a good time here from Eliham. Oh, he just went a little bit deep there and tapped the wall. Maybe he's lost a bit of time there, I don't know. This is looking like a pole lap almost. Oh, he's got a little bit twitchy there. He's out of ERS. I think this is the second lap. Yeah, that's probably why he's so up on his time. Yeah, he's down on his time now because he's out of the ERS. But that will be it for him. Patronus though comes up to the line and he misses out. Patronus a 32.9. He misses out by a tenth to Willy Bum. So close there. Once again, between P10 and P14, all split by a tenth and a bit to getting through. Crazy.
Hello.
And joining me now is Mr. Michaels.
I rushed home as quick as I could.
Little bit late, but he's here now.
Working.
He's here now.
I gave you pre-warning. I gave you enough pre-warning. Hello. I am here. What have I missed?
It's been a very, very close qualifying. No one's massively fast other than anyone else. It's been, like I say, the last qualifying, it was split by a tenth between P10 and P14, and once again, it's split between a tenth between P10 and P14 to get through. I mean, look at that.
Very nice. First thing I'm noticing, Orphan, is where's Mr. Salmon?
No, that is what I've been asking, because I'm not sure what happened, because it was lap he was the first out, and I'm not sure. Did he have a
Was he out
qualifying
in
ban?
Q1?
A quali ban, is it?
Oh yeah, Aaron's saying it's quality ban.
Yeah, yeah. Because I didn't
That's
see him come out.
massive.
I didn't see any carnage or anything like that, or yellow flags or anything. So I was assuming that, yeah, he was a qualifying ban or something like that.
Well, that's massive as well, especially at a track like this. You don't want to be starting at the back at a very difficult track, very fast track as well. And with Eagle comfortably through in second in this session.
I'll be back in 2 seconds, literally. I need the toilet.
All right. I got your message, buddy mum. Just give me a second. Still the race ahead there, Hippo. And this is going to be a difficult one. It's a long race as well. It's a type of track you just need to survive, really. As Benny Boy in the Alfa Romeo is the first to get out on the track, closely followed by the Ferrari of Elijah.
All right, I'm back.
Right, so Mr. Orphan, you're going to have to help me with this track because I have not seen a competitive race around here at all. So, what's it like?
It's not too bad. I mean, I did hate it at first, but I did a bit of practice on it the other day, and it didn't feel too bad. There's a few tricky corners I find hard, like sector 1. You come into just before the chicane, and that corner there is a kind of blind left-hander, and you just got to try and get the braking zone right. 'Cause sometimes you just overshoot it, and then there's another corner just after that to try and get the braking zone right into another chicane. It's kind of I'd say 3 braking points where it's very tricky course. But other than that, it's
Right, so Benny Boy is just starting this lap now nicely through turn 1 and then through turn 2. Carry the speed. That wall on the left-hand side. I have done a few TT laps and like a general feel this lap. That wall on the left-hand side, you feel like it's just edging closer to you. As you come around there. Turn 4, very nice.
This is the corner I was talking about.
Yeah, 'cause it's blind. It's blind, isn't it? You just got to hope the corner's still there. Of course it is. In your mind, you're still going round.
I find slow is faster through there.
It's tidy lap from Benny Boy so far.
This one is a tricky corner as well. And then up the end of this straight, obviously that corner, trying to get the braking zone right is obviously because past that, then it's just through that chicane is literally flat. So and all flat all the way to the line then.
Yeah, I think the problem here with Benny Boy gets the braking perfectly right. Actually, nice over the curb, running very close to the wall as well.
Been looking very fast in the first 2 qualifiers.
Here we go, 32.0. Very nice lap.
So who will be next across the line?
Elijah.
Sorry.
Elijah in a Ferrari, who noticed the last couple of races has really come into his own in terms of the pace and the results. They're now backing him up. 32.2 though. The Benny Boy is right in there for pole position, immediately straight off. If Elijah is the target.
Yeah, he's been looking very fast yesterday, Benny Boy. They're all flying across the line now.
Here comes Eagle. 33-0 only. A lot of time there because he did set a 32 in Q2.
32-8 there from Aaron. So that probably was all he set. But as Whatnot, who had his problems last week, obviously with his internet, and yeah, he sets a 33 there, so these are probably used sets because they had to use so many sets earlier to try and get through. Hippo in the chat was saying that he literally didn't have a second set to use in qualifying too, because he had to use so many to get through. We got like new driver here tonight who was joining me in the commentary box for the past.
Oh, is that JP Gaming? Is it?
Yeah, he's got his first race tonight, so
Nice.
be keeping an eye on him. He just missed out on qualifying by a 10th, Q3. So, yep.
Yeah, he did a very solid job in Belgium, in the comms.
Yeah, he to be fair to him, he actually offered to do it tonight if he didn't get a chance to race.
All right. I was like, I'll make it still. I'm still. Here's the commitment. I haven't even changed out my work uniform yet. So I haven't. I've literally come in, had a pizza, and I'm on. My commitment. As Willy Bum in the Alpine is about to cross the line, last person to settle up the 32.9, just ahead of Eagle. So Eagle currently is in 7th, 4th, and a bit of a struggle, but we know we can go quicker. But there's now pressure on the AlphaTauri driver to improve.
Yeah, I think Eagle's got a good lap in him. Just like I say, the majority of these I would say are used sets, probably, because like I say, it was so tight earlier, part of the qualifying 2 and 1, that they had to use like so many sets. It's but one mistake on this track though I do find costs you so much.
Pit lane entrance is awkward. I just noticed.
Yeah, very. You got to slow down very early for it.
Why is it? I need to ask you often because Gravedigger just put into a chat. The F5 driver did a 31.9 last night. I expect to see a 31.5. So, why do drivers admit their times? Because it doesn't look good when you're 2 divisions below Gravedigger, and your current time would put you pole.
No, it wasn't his time. It was somebody else's.
Oh, F5 driver. Okay.
It was Slicks. It was.
I was going to say we're going to name and shame.
Yeah, he's basically grassing them up to get moved. naughty Gravedigger.
What was it the other week when I was doing the comms for F5 Belgium, and someone admitted that they were going 2 seconds a lap quicker than an F5 driver, and I'm like, what? No, that's F1, F2 pace. Why are you admitting that?
I think that was the guy who got kicked.
Oh.
For sandbagging his times.
Yeah.
Basically.
This is why we always say, never sandbag your times. You're just wasting your time. That should be a slogan on a league somewhere.
Yeah, I think that there are a lot of sandbaggers out there. Let's be honest. But I mean, I wouldn't move them at the very end of the day like we've had to. But like I say, a lot of people have moved this year, and we've got to sort of on top of it. But like I say, you can't always get it right, as they say. Muddy does the best job he can do when because he gets the TTs, all he can go by really.
Yeah. Let's notice the first sector is really, really long. Like 40 seconds. More than that.
Well, Elijah is out on a lap here in the Ferrari, and
3/10
sorry,
up.
he's improving. He's got purple middle sector. Or was that sector 1? Sorry, apologies.
So 3/10 up would put him only just ahead of Benny Boy, who is also on a lap as well.
Could be a 31 here. 3/10 up.
That's only just ahead of Benny Boy, though, so if Benny Boy can find another 10th.
I just noticed that chicane there, right? They are cutting it like hell. I was moving in, so I'm going to have to try that myself. 31.8. There, he's really cemented his time there. Is Benny Boy up on his time? That's the question.
Yeah, he's just under a 10th, though. He's very, very close. He's just coming to the end of the middle sector now. Opening up the DRS.
Can Benny Boy be the first person to remove Elijah from the pole for nearly, it seems like forever?
He's got to absolutely nail the chicane. He's only 600ths up, which would not be enough by the smallest of margin. He's going to absolutely nail this. And you're right, they do go right over that curb.
Cuts it so it wasn't even there.
This is going to be very close. It'll be very close.
Can he do it? It's not.
Yo, 600ths down.
Oh, that is so close.
They both have enough time to go again, though.
What's Eagle doing?
Button's ahead, so... Button's 3/10 up.
That'll only put him on a 32.4, so...
Eagle is 6/10 up. Eagle's on a much better lap.
What's Aaron doing? Who's going to be the first to cross the line? Desbro is coming up to the line. He's 6/10 up.
There goes third. Rizzo and the Red Bull is not going to make it. Ran out of time.
Button's 5/10 up. Come up to the line. He does a 32 flat there for a Button. Goes third fastest. Aaron, is he improving? He's 6/10 up. That'll
Eagle
put him on
goes
a 32.
fourth.
What's Desbro doing? He's starting another lap. Sorry. 9/10 up for Aaron. This is looking a very good lap from Aaron.
This will put him in the 31s. He's challenging front row.
He is. Oh, 32 flat from Aaron.
Sneaks ahead of Button into third, though.
Desbro's finished his lap, so that is the end of qualifying 3. That is unbelievable there from Aaron. It looks as though he might do it at one stage.
Right. Whilst there's a break, I'm going to fill in my points table the last few races. How many done now? Not prepared. Oh, Ian Alpine bugging it into the wall at the end of the qualifying. There you go. Pen. There's my pen. So Elijah with the pole by 0.5 tenth over Benny Boy. Aaron in third, Button exactly a tenth of Eagle. So Eagle's ended up 5th in all this. At least he's kind of in the ballpark. Desbro splits the Alpha Tauri, so through point 7th. Watt low in 8th, Rizzo 9th. Willie Bum in the Alpine in 10th. How are you doing,
But
North, anyway?
yeah, I'm just reading the Discord a minute because maybe a possible restart.
Hmm? I
Not, I've been disconnected from my Xbox. Internet's perfect, so it's a lobby problem. Can we just get a quick screenshot of it, grid? Just in case.
Yeah, I got it.
We got a problem because Randy Gandy, I believe, won't be racing because he's had a problem with internet.
Okay, can't he come back in?
No, he's got a problem, so we can have an AI on the track. That's a problem.
The ghost is on, right?
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
So if ghosting is on, well, the only issue that people are going to have is if under safety car. That AI is going to maybe, not restart properly. That'd be the only thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Apart from that, I don't see any problem.
yeah. That's what Muddy Biscuit's pointing out. Ghost is on for everyone. It's not a lobby problem because it's just
No, there's an internet
yeah.
problem.
The only thing it would be good for it would be fish sticks because you could come in and replace it at the back.
Yeah, but then we've already technically started the lobby.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I mean. Because the thing is, see, if we restart the lobby, it'll go down to tyres then.
Mhm.
Everyone will get fresh tyres, like, so.
In terms of tyre strategy, if this stays dry, obviously you got rain later on.
Mixture of tyres there in the.
Yeah, what's the general feel? Is it medium to hards like most tracks, or is it a two-stop?
Well, medium seems to be the everyone's starting on. There's a couple on hards, one on soft.
What
But
would,
I
what
did.
would you do? Is what I'm saying.
I start on the mediums because I do find that the hards around here are absolutely shocking.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're so slidey. I just don't know what it is around this track with the hards. Mediums and softs are such nice tyres around here, but the hards just seem, I don't know.
There's a few people going to try and start on them as well.
Mm. Right, one person's having a problem with the lobby.
Now, if it was a lobby problem, it would be more than one person having trouble. If it's just one, we can't, accommodate for one. As bad as that sounds, you can't. This is just
Last
my
week was it?
my opinion, though.
Last week was an issue with the lobby, not one person
Mhm.
having internet. The lobby didn't start because of one person. That was the issue. The issue now is somebody's having poor connection, but the lobby should start. If it doesn't start, then we have a restart.
Yeah, if it starts, then no issue.
Like say, if there's like a mass disconnect at the start, then we'll
Damn it, I
start.
missed Portugal. Actually missed Portugal.
It
Why?
was actually a good race.
Yeah. Needy, not needy chicken anymore, is it? It's Elijah. I need to change the name on the table. Make it all messy.
But you got to be back tonight though. F3.
I've missed it. Definitely missed it.
Back in RSF1 as well. Back in your home.
Is it my home? Is it? Is it really?
Yeah, of course
It's
it
a
is.
debatable subject.
Of course it
It's
is.
a very debatable subject. Do not mind me getting into it. Jedi game was 7. I don't think Portugal results.
Everyone comes back to RSF1 eventually. Right. Looks like Elijah has lagged out, apparently. That's what the problem is. He can't get back into the lobby.
Is that what it is? We invited him.
I haven't invited him, no.
No, I have.
I'll try inviting him.
Right. Takes through the grid, or what do you want me to?
So, yeah, if you can do it, I'll put it on the back for you. Just I'm setting up this tyres and stuff.
Cool. So mistakes were made, and the Aston Martin starts in P20 on the medium tyres, and unfortunately Randy Gandy will not be taking part in this race. So next up is Soggy Salmon in the Williams. It's got a massive hill to climb. Not lose too many points in the title race. It starts on the hard tyres. A bold call. See what happens. Richie Chapel, same on the hard tyres in the McLaren. 16th, Diverse Jamie, difficult qualifying for the Aston Martins. He starts 16th on the mediums, with Hippo in 15th, also on the medium tyres. He was disappointed with his qualifying. Thought he would be a little bit more competitive, but hopes the race is better. Jedi Gamer, is 14th in the Haas, also on the medium tyres. LA16 Ham is in the Ferrari on the the hards. JP Gaming in his first race starts P12, very impressive on the hard tyres in the Red Bull, just outside the top 10. And then the rest are on the mediums. You've got Patronus in 11th in the Mercedes, Willy Bum in the Alpine in 10th, Rizzo in 9th in the Red Bull, 8th is Watnalo in the Mercedes, Fruit Boy is 7th in the AlphaTauri with 6, being Desbro in the Alpine. 5th is the championship leader Eagle in the AlphaTauri. 4th is Button in the Haas. 3rd is Aaron in the Williams. And then we go to Benny Boy in the Alfa Romeo, just missed out on pole position, right behind ORT Elijah. Did invite Elijah. I didn't notice whether he joined back.
No, he didn't. I invited him as well.
You notice because of the weird way the track is like, some people are trying to sort of line the cars up a little bit. Well, hopefully Elijah does get back in. And we've invited several times. That's all we can do. 25 laps around this track. Hopefully.
Oh, here we go.
Get started.
1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go for Las Vegas here in Tier 3. The AI makes a reasonable start there, and Aaron gets into second place there.
Oh my goodness
He's
me.
got it side by side there, Aaron. He gets through into second place. He's going after the AI now of Elijah. Can Elijah get back in? He's going for it straight away. He wants to get the lead of this race, but AI defends very well there. So as you're looking back further down the field, it seems as though everyone's got through okay.
Elijah's back in. Elijah's back in, Orphan. Otherwise, it would be ghosted. Must be.
I didn't see him rejoin.
He ghosted because Gandhi isn't in it.
Mistakes were made there. It's made up quite a few places there from the start.
Yeah, Gandhi hasn't joined back in as we know, and his car's ghosted. Elijah's isn't.
Oh. Hippo all over the back, and you just see there the car in front there was Soggy Salmon. I don't know what happened there. I think he got some kind of damage. Something flew off of his car. Unless it was the Rizzo's car. I don't know. I'm going to look to see if there's any damage on Soggy's car.
Meantime, as you're going through the battle of the lead, there was a massive crash at turn 1.
Oh, there's a crash there as well.
Oh, Hippo's out.
Hippo's out. Just seen it there. He kind of lost the braking coming into the chicane and hit somebody. I don't know who it was. He was very close to the back of a car earlier on, and yeah, it's a virtual safety car. Will it switch to a full safety car? That is the question.
Yeah, there was a massive pile up into turn 1 on the first lap, and there was a front wing that went flying up in the air, which was Jedi Gamers. And yeah, Elijah is definitely back in, Orphan, because his car is solid, whereas Randy Gandy, his car is still ghosted. So Elijah is in control of that car.
Oh, okay. That's good to see.
And I did notice also on the first lap, he gave Aaron a very big squeeze against the wall, and Aaron is another person with front wing damage, and I don't think Aaron would be very happy with that.
Yeah, because he's down in 18th place now. Right behind Richie and JP there. So I think he's going to be fuming in the Williams team garage later on.
That's a real shame, Hippo, by the way, as a virtual safety car is done. Soggy Salmon, Orphan, from 18th on the grid, is up 7 places into 11th. Mistakes were made up to 13th as well.
He's making huge moves.
And hard tyres as well. Almost, I think he's going to make it 3 wide here. Salmon, Patronus, and Ham. Oh, careful.
There's no space there whatsoever.
Oh, Ferrari round.
Yeah, Elliot Ham. There's no way 3 cars were going through there. Definitely not. I know, Elliot Ham's finds himself right down the field.
Ooh. What the hell with a massive lunge on Fruit Boy. Hey, the position though, pretty good. He's got front wing damage also, the Mercedes, understeering like anything through turn 3.
Yeah. I think he's lost his right end plate.
Eagle, Benny Boy, side by side.
Yeah.
Eagle trying to get into second place through long left hander, and he does.
Yeah. Nice move there from Eagle. He's going after his championship rival now, Elijah. He's hoping to have a better race compared to last week, where he didn't score any points, which is a first for Eagle really this season. He's definitely
claims.
No, he was outside of the.
Oh
points.
no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Nah.
I think he came 13th in the end. I'm not sure 100% on that.
Oh. No, he did have a non-point score in Australia early on in the season. As Benny Boy's coming back along.
As Rizzo gets a move done there on mistakes were made. So, but he's coming back at him. Mistakes were made. And you've got also Patronus there, also looking. They're going side by side. You can see Patronus's car there. He gets the move done and mistakes were made.
Oh!
No comes to...
Eagle! Eagle's lost into the wall. Championship leader, wing damage, front left wing damage. I don't think he got touched. I think he just spun for the long turn 2, and now he's in real trouble. And Soggy Salmon, who is his closest rival in the championship, started at the back on the hard tyres, is now overtaking him.
Yeah, that's crucial for Eagle.
really just all of a sudden lost the car.
Yeah, you can do it on this track. Believe me. Believe you. Me. I've done it a few times. It's just the braking. Oh, you see the Red Bull there of Rizzo losing it. He's going to be under pressure there from the worst Jamie. Yeah, Rizzo, very good qualifier, Rizzo, but doesn't seem to have the race pace to go with what is qualifying. See Fruit Boy there, right behind Soggy Salmon. Obviously Soggy Salmon on the hard tyre.
Rottenhallar at the back, who's already been into the pits, I think. Yeah, he has. He's just made another mistake and more wing damage. He's not having a good time at all.
No. Obviously, he had his problems last week.
Orphan battle for the lead. Benny Boy going for the inside of turn 1. Elijah defending. Side by side, though. Elijah just holds him off, but Benny Boy is looking on absolute fire for this.
Yeah, he's got such a good exit there. He's going to get the move done, I feel. And he does get the move done. He could be the favourites now for this race. Like I said to you about Elijah. Elijah, another good qualifier. Doesn't always seem to have the race pace to back his unbelievable qualifying pace. He's absolutely dominated the poles though, Elijah. Look at the gap he's already got on him. 1.1 seconds. He's already broken the toe. The DRS. I'm starting to think that Elijah may have damage or something.
No, I don't think so.
May not, maybe slight wind damage. He's under pressure now from Desborough, like. Desborough's got the DRS on him. I think he's swarming all over the back of Elijah now.
Oh, what's happened to Rizzo? Rizzo's just been mugged down the Las Vegas Strip by his teammate and by Diverse Jamie.
I did notice one thing on this track though. Tyre wear is very high on this track.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what Elijah's feeling at the moment, the tyre wear.
Oh, all this is going on. I'm still astounded by the progress that Salmon and Mistakes were made are making. Bearing in mind, Salmon started 18th, he's up to 6th. Mistakes were made started 20th and is up to 8th, and it's only lap 6.
He got disqualified in qualifying.
What mistakes?
He set a time,
Jeez.
and then somehow got himself disqualified. Oh, to wish Jamie's out.
No! Safety car.
Safety car. That's going to bring everyone back into contention now.
Eagle would be laughing about that.
Definitely. He's on the hard tyre, so that could make him get a bit of track position, but
He can't take hard to the end, surely.
I wouldn't have thought so, not with a track tyre wear around yet. And the hards are very, very hard tyre to get working around this track. That seems so slippery.
Jamie. Reverse Jamie's the host. He's just left.
Oh no.
That was great. I tell you, the people it doesn't help, as Elijah is in, as is the House of Button, and off those medium tyres. I tell you, the person it doesn't help, those on the hards. Because they can't pit this early for mediums.
No.
Possible. As Elijah's gone for double medium, he has not gone to hard tyres.
That's what I said to you earlier. I think he was suffering from tyre wear. Oh, he's spun it out of the pits. Almost went into the wall.
Elijah.
Yeah.
Didn't get any damage from it, I don't think.
No. Just missed the wall. He let the tyres up coming out of the pits and literally lost the rear. Almost hit the wall.
Interesting what they've gone with, because you got Elijah, Button went for immediate. Salmon's now left the session. Oh, this is great. Yeah, so Elijah's gone for fresh mediums, Button fresh mediums. Willie Bum's gone to fresh softs. Fruit Boy and Patronus gone for fresh hard tyres. Reckon Fruit Boy and Patronus maybe try it? Hards to the end?
It'd be tough, but like I say, we can get it to the end. Hards. I just don't think mediums will. The tyre wear around here. Tyre wear was going. Me and Ford did a practice. And tyre wear was going off so much. I literally had to have the tyre pressures on 0 to the left. To, negate the tyre wear. Oh, and then overheated of the tyres around here. I don't know whether it's because it's like hot country, maybe. Desert.
Isn't there similar trouble with I've invited Salmon Hippos back. Isn't that the similar thing with Saudi Arabia as well? With, yeah, because the hard tyres are just absolutely awful there. This is a very interesting thing the safety cars brought out often, because different tyre strategies going on.
No one wants to be in those hards, by the looks of it.
No. Although Soggy Salmon had to stay out far too early, although that will help. It does help if you're trying to do a one-stop, this safety car would help do that. But it's interesting how a lot of the pacey drivers, like Elijah and Button and Willie Bum, have gone for those fresh set of tyres to try and make some ground back up. But it brings Aaron back into it as well after the early wind damage for him. Back up to 8th.
Look, Richie Chappell. He's made some huge moves. Up 10 places. Mistakes were made. The biggest mover, along with Soggy Salmon, 15 and 16 respectively.
Scene of Benny Boy's Championship, so. Right?
Just to show, starting at the back sometimes helps you. Because you tend to avoid all the problems up front, and then you obviously pick the better strategy in terms of tyres, maybe.
Safety car in this lap, which means Benny Boy's got one corner really to kind of pack up. This is going to be a difficult restart for him.
Well, he's gone early.
Done it quite nicely, actually.
Now, it'll be a fight to see who has got the most pace between Desborough and Benny Boy, because Desborough was definitely catching Elijah earlier, and the cork's been let out of the bottle now because he hasn't got him in front of him anymore.
Well, Elijah's got to make some moves to make the extra stop count, as Aaron is going to try and make it by Richie Chappell when he does. Richie Chappell's going to really struggle on those hard tyres. There's a swarm of cars right behind him. Jesus.
Yeah, all on fresh tyres. Oh, and the car there spun. It's Jedi Gamer. Sorry, Button it was. I thought it was Jedi.
Button.
I don't think it was anything that Richie did anyway. It was just Richie just held the line, really. That's all. Aaron has absolutely escaped from Richie with those fresh tyres. Richie under pressure now from Willie Bum. Can he defend? No, not on fresh, not to fresh sauce.
No. I believe I'm just going to make massive inroads because those softs do not last long at all.
No. Especially around here. Patronus has already got past Richie.
Tell you what, Elijah is absolutely flying on those fresh mediums. Already on the back of Aaron, already on the back of Salmon, whose members trying to make the one-stop work on the hard tyres.
Yeah. Maybe it was a good call to go into those mediums. Because
if he ends up leading the race again, then it all works out, because then he's back on the same strategy as his closest thing as Fruit Boy's gone. Safety car again. Yay! He done that. How has he done that?
In the wall there.
Exit the corner.
Yeah, he must have just literally hit the curb and just flew off of it. And another safety car now. This is going to be a key thing. Will people go onto the hards now?
That's not great for Fruit Boy. It's not great for AlphaTauri in the championship either, with Eagle down in 10th. A long way to go in this race, though.
Mm.
Is it too early for those that started on the hards to pit for mediums?
I still think it is more.
Yeah.
It's not even halfway.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, it makes Salmon, Richie Chappell, and Jedi Gamers come in a little bit.
Mm.
Prize Benny Boy hasn't pitted, actually. As hards can go from here, can't they?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Dakes is in. Rizzo's in. Aaron's back in. Patronus is back in. Yep. Pretty much half of the field is in. Richie Chappell is also in. Bit surprised.
Surely he's not going to go for mediums, Richie.
He has.
Oh, he has.
Hmm.
The thing with Elijah, though, he's got 6 lap younger tyres in the top 3. He's going to be on a similar pit window to them.
Someone mentioned rain as well, potentially.
Yeah, it was in the Discord. You wouldn't have thought so, would you? In Las Vegas, would you?
Well, it does rain in America. No,
yeah,
out of it.
It's a desert, isn't it? Las Vegas.
The only problem is it's a night race. You can't tell whether it is coming or not by the clouds. That's how I could always tell. You can't, because you can't see them. Not even halfway. Already this race has turned like 3 or 4 times. I still can't tell who's going to win. Can you? Who's in the best position? I can't tell.
Because they pitted certain people down the bottom. I mean, they could be on a better strategy than the ones in the front because they haven't pitted.
Hey, the person also who's doing all right. A friend.
Yeah,
Baby Gaming, 7th at the moment.
Currently on board with
it. He's actually currently on the best strategy, I would say.
Yeah, he's jumped all those people who pitted just now.
Yeah,
it's
hard to say. It's hard to say though, because hards can make it to the end, so mistakes are made, and Rizzo in the best position in that regard. Eagle will struggle to go to the end, although the safety car will help him. I would say at this point, everyone apart from Mistakes Were Made and Rizzo need to make another stop, right?
Hmm.
So if Mistakes Are Made and Rizzo can keep with the pack and there isn't another safety car, and there isn't rain,
They could be on
interesting.
something good.
Ooh.
See, I personally think that Elijah and JP, who are on the same strategy, and Ellingham and Button, they're going for a soft at the end.
Yeah, yeah. What they need to do is they need to then lead the pack for it to work.
They need to really fly on those mediums now. Say another 5 or 6. Well, obviously more than that. I'd say get up to about 11 laps on those mediums.
If Elijah, for example, because he's in the best position in this strategy, if he can make it to the lead within the next 3 laps after the safety car goes in, that's it. I would say the race will be his unless something else happens.
Yeah. But like I say, those 3 there need to get to, say, 11 laps on those mediums. Maybe 12. Go for a soft run at the end for, what, with about, how many laps left? And about 7 laps left, maybe? 6 laps left.
Hippo, when you say rain was later in the race, was it the last weather symbol? If you know my meaning. Because if it's the last one, then yeah, you could be right. That's the last slot. Was it only the last slot? 40%. 40% second to last.
Could happen.
As Hippo says, because of the safety cars. They call in the safety cars quite late around it, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, the safety car. No, but it's not even coming in.
Huh? What's going on? It didn't come in. We're still under. Oh, confusion. Bad. Very bad. We're still under safety car, and everyone's bunching up.
Didn't come. It did this last night, where the safety car didn't come in, but announced it was coming in on that lap. But it did come in the next lap.
Okay.
So you're saying it's coming in late, it's coming in early.
Place. There was a tiny bit of contact between the cars as well, because they're all very confused, and I can't blame them. Because of the nature of the track, but it's done that. It is still going. Yeah. It's still going. So I can't tell if they're under speed limit or not as well. Oh no, there's still the signs. Still the flashing signs on the side.
But it's definitely on the safety car. Bunched up and they're weaving the tyres. So you could tell.
You can see the flashing lights on the side of the track.
And the speed that they're doing there is way down on what they would normally do.
If it doesn't say safety car on my screen, though, that's the only thing.
Yeah, it should be in this lap.
You'll love this game, right? That chance of rain right at the end of the race is just getting even more possible.
Don't you wish you were out there? Don't you wish you were out there today, though, Michaels?
No. I stick with one league nowadays. It was too much, especially with work and so on, as well as all the stuff. Right, safety car coming in now. It did. And away we go. Racing once again.
Yeah. Penny Boy now, still in this lead. He's still on those 13-lap-old tyres. That's the problem he's going to have now, because he's got a pit compared to the other guys behind who have pitted. So, as well as Desbro and Soggy Salmon, Willie Bump already moves up a place. Is he going for it? Elijah's fought back at him. Eagle also on 9 lap old hards, so he's going to be struggling from as JP there gets passed by Elliot Ham. Should have good tyre wear still on those mediums, JP.
Yeah, he was the one that... Oh, Jedi. He was the one that did make contact with somebody. I'm wondering if he's got very, very slight wing damage, potentially.
Well, no, that'll be hellish around this track.
Remember, this is his first race as well. He hasn't done anything I've seen that is out of sorts.
No, he's a quality driver, JP. I raced with him in SLR for
It goes Ferrari. The
2
light is
years.
swooping by Mr. Salmon.
For 2 years, so I know him really well.
Eagles got by Willy Bum. I was thinking Willy Bum Softs actually might be coming to the end of their life, as scary as that sounds. Only done 7 laps.
Desbro definitely on the pace of Benny Boy.
Yeah.
Desbro's a strange one. He's very fast at certain tracks, and then other tracks, and he just seems to struggle.
Yes. He had a struggle at the start of the season, had a 4th place in the opening round, and then 1 scores in a row. I was just looking at Benny Boy's season so far. His has been all over the place. A 10th for no score, a 10th for no score, a 5th, and then 3 no scores, and then a 2nd.
Oh, JP's been hit. I think by Button. I think. Or was it Button? Was it Button?
I mean, it could have been anyone. Morphin, look at this pack.
There are so many of them. It seems as JP's struggling. He definitely may have damage by the looks of it.
Either that, or is this whole first race thing, and you're right in the midfield.
Yeah, it's such a nightmare being in that midfield.
Eagle and Salmon and having a right old ding-dong battle here. Salmon a bit struggling on those 14 lap hards.
Yeah, he should have pitted really.
2x2. And it's
2 championship leaders. I'll get through there. So tight out there at the moment. Aaron gets the move done on JP now.
Oh! Please do. Here comes the Ferrari of Ham. Ham.
Oh, he's gone straight on. Ham.
No.
He lost the braking.
Much wrong off ahead. Run off ahead. You want it? I think he got a little bit over exuberant of passing 2 drivers because there's a corner there.
Yeah. JP's dropping like a stone yet. I definitely must have damage. Aaron's joining the party now. He's right behind Button.
Either that, or he's just trying to stay out of trouble. Maybe JP trying to stay out of trouble, possibly.
Possibly. Just trying to get to the end of the race.
Yeah. This is a survival race. We're doing lap 16.
Exactly. Still 9 laps to go on a track that's quite long. So it's a very long way to go, really. But just
one of those things. It's one of those things you think that 25 laps are too short. It's no,
because it's a long lap. It's like literally a 1 minute. Is that rain?
Oh my god! It is. It is lap 16 and it's raining. Ooh.
I just saw a little drop. I'm sure. Is it?
Oh.
Is it rain?
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is raining. It's raining, yeah. So
if you go on the hash of Button, you can see it clearly.
Sometimes you get those like glitches, don't you?
All Button meantime, lunging. Ugh.
It's gonna get so slippery out there now.
Right, this completely throws this race.
On a track that's normally slippery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wet conditions, dry setups as they go side by side there. Aaron and Button. Sorry, it was Willy Bump. so close in that midfield pack.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane. So this is now massive for those that are on warm tyres. Willy Bum, Sluggy Salmon, Eagle soon, Desbro, Benny Boy on 16 lap mediums. Their tyres must be absolutely screaming, but they've got to make the right call when to go onto intermediate tyres. If you're on fresh tyres at this point, you're laughing.
Like Elijah.
Thinking Aaron as well, on 7 lap mediums. He's on no trouble at all.
He's coming up to his teammate.
6 laps.
He'll pass his teammate fairly easy, I feel. But I don't think his teammate's going to want it, because if they do have to go for the intermediates, go for the intermediates, then he's going to be held up in the pits.
When do you make that call?
He's really struggling now, Sluggy Salmon, to keep these guys behind him.
Did you make that call as well for the intermediate tyres? Is this track going to get wet enough? Is the other thing?
God, I remember when the rain started in France on another race I commentated, and it took nearly 12 laps after the rain stopped for them to come in for intermediates. It was weird.
I'd still say the weirdest race. I'd still say the weirdest race is that Miami race we did. Where it was very... Don't do that.
Just about backs out of that one there, Eliha.
Then I gave him Patronus as well. Gamer's got Patronus. Jeez.
Willy Bum and Sluggy Salmon make contact there.
Salmon time penalty. Salmon is really 17 lap.
Oh no! Patronus is round.
No.
It's caused a massive crash at the back.
Oh, virtual safety car. Oh, goodness me, that's a mess.
She was collected with it as well. And it's a shame there for Richie. Just came around the corner as Patronus spun, collected into him, and he's got a 5-second time penalty to deal with as well. It's very unfortunate there. Hopefully he can get in now.
Oh, it's a full safety car. It was virtual, now it's a full one.
You'll be able to get rid of that 5-second.
Elijah, god damn it.
It showed that he had a 5-second penalty there, Richie Chapel. Unless it was Jedi. I don't know.
Oh, big call for Benny Boy, he's in. What tyre is he going to? Surely not Inters.
Depends on where it is, really. I mean, if
his DRS hasn't disabled yet. Dries. No. He's gone dries. Off tyres. He's gone softs. Aaron's in. Salmon is in. Well, Salmon had to.
Thing is, we're being in the desert and it raining. I mean, it's going to be literally evaporate.
Inters for Salmon. Salmon's gone Inters. Massive call. I don't. Button's gone Inters as well. I don't know. That's a flip of a coin, that is.
Well, let's go on to the onboard now to see how wet it is. It
does look as though it's coming down.
It does look as though it's getting wet.
The rain is coming down, but you know what this game's like. Thing. It can rain all you like.
It caught me out because I went onto Inters and it didn't rain enough until the last lap.
So this is a massive flip of a coin for Button.
Oh, he's in the wall, Button!
No, Button's out. No,
I was on board with him.
Button. Push too hard.
It's definitely not Inters.
That's the first braking. That's the first braking zone on an intermediate track. Far too hot.
He didn't really go in that hard. He
got no braking. Got no braking on it.
It's definitely not Inters yet.
That's what I was going to say. It's a massive flip of a coin because only when you've got the safety car here, which is going to be out for at least another lap. In the next lap, for all we know, is intermediates.
Well, I'm bored with Sluggy Salmon, and
I don't know.
It's-
I really don't know. I just think it's damp. If anything.
That's what I was saying to you earlier. It's a desert track. Rain here will evaporate fairly quickly on the track.
There's
High
probably
temperatures. With the high
what
temperatures.
Tesco's going to go for. Tesco dry tyres. See, it's the massive gamble for Salmon, considering he made so much gain in the race. You know, from the back of the grid, he was kind of in it. I don't think he had to pick because of the tyres he was on. But
JP is going to be absolutely on fire on those soft tyres. You'll see the pace difference now.
Dead-Eye Gamers now with the oh, we are having a few of.
It's because the lobby host left, I think.
Yep. I've invited Elijah several times. He's not joining back in either. So, for Salmon to make that call, Orphan, to go on Inters, it's either going to work massively, and he's in the lead by miles, or his race is done.
I personally think his race is done. It's not wet enough.
It's not wet enough.
You don't even
It's
see the spray
slippery.
coming off. You don't even see the spray coming off the tyres.
It's slippery and it's damp.
If you could see spray coming off the tyres,
I have invited you. I have invited you, Elijah. You want to do not disturb. That's why. You're not. Yeah, Elijah, you want to do not disturb. So you're not going to get my invites. I sent you at least 3.
I'll try.
Need to go in this lap. You gotta go off do not disturb, Elijah, or you're not gonna get them. Need to go in.
I sent it.
Well, those on fresh sauce. Benny Boy on fresh sauce, by the way, has green light. Away we go. Benny Boy already making the move up inside, trying to get the third, but he's lost the rears. Had to back out of it.
Is it getting wet enough now?
There's Salmon. How's Salmon getting on? Again, hard to tell.
Oh,
He's
he
not.
was late on the brakes there.
I tell you what, actually, he's not struggling.
Oh, I don't know, mate. Doesn't
You know
seem
what
to have
it is?
traction. Don't see that attraction.
But he's not dropping off, though. You see what I mean? He's actually I hate riding on board with somebody on the intermediate tires on your track. Aaron!
They're all over the back and middle of the back.
Why'd you back? Oh, front wing damage. Is that them? Contact.
Who was it?
Oh, it's Rizzo. Front wing's gone.
Oh no.
It's
He's having a mad race, Rizzo.
Oh! Oh, well, Salmon's been lunged by Desbro. You know what I think it is? I think it's the whole we're not sure whether it's dries or inters thing.
Yeah.
The Salmon's not dropping massively off, but at the same time he's been lunged by every single person.
Yeah. He just hasn't got the traction on those tyres.
Oh.
I understand. Ellie Ham was in the wall there. How he survived, I do not know.
Yeah, front wing's gone. Meanwhile, for the lead, Aaron's up to second. He's got by Eagle. He's on those 3-lap soft tyres. He's absolutely flying. Jonas is in. Elijah's struggling. Here goes Aaron, running outside, takes the lead. Aaron could be on it. Because he's on 3-lap soft tyres, and his nearest rival, Benny Boy, is stuck behind the other two.
Can he
Get
the
away.
lead?
Oh, Elijah! Elijah's gone. Elijah spin
Oh
down the
no!
field. It's really damp conditions, and if you're on worn tyres, which he is, worst thing to be.
But like you say, Soggy Salmon is still going around on those intermediate tyres, and he does seem to say it is getting wet enough for him, because he is now starting to find some pace on him, and he is.
We've still got 3 laps to go.
He's going for the move on Rizzo. Rizzo, obviously with the wing damage. Can he get the move done? He's DRS enabled.
Oh, he's going in. I would have still stayed out.
Why didn't he?
Oh, he's got wing damages himself.
Oh right.
Yeah, JP's in as well.
This is looking good for Eagle.
Is
Aaron
it though?
now.
I was going to say though, is it though? He's on 18 lap hards, and look who's behind him, all on softs.
What I'm saying is his championship rivals are.
Yeah, all dropping away.
All he has to do is get a podium here, and he's going to move right back into the championship, extend his lead.
Orphan, when he comes on 16 lap softs, have I not noticed that he's on 16 lap softs and he hasn't pitted?
Eagle, though, under pressure now from Desborough. Can he hold on, Eagle, with 2 laps to go after this one?
Mistakes are made. Got a good exit though onto Desborough.
What a race of mistakes the mate's going to have here if he can get it to the end. Starting from the back. Just noticed that JP Gaming spit for the intermediates. He was on the soft tyre. Seems a bit strange now.
Desborough coming back and mistakes are made. Elijah's gone. Elijah's now completely gone. Wing damage.
Contact between Desborough and mistakes were made. He pushes
mistake.
Pushed him into a wall there, Desborough, it looks like. Really fighting for this final podium spot now. Desborough can get after Eagle.
I think Eagles. I think the thing here is that Eagle is going to struggle to hold these two back, but these two are still fighting over each other. Focus on Eagle right now.
With the rain coming down though on dry tyres. Maybe JP's made. I think it is
No.
wet now.
Nah, he's losing to. He's losing enough time to Salmon. It's not going to work, and we've only got a lap and a bit to go. Oh, Eagle! That's enough mistakes. Then through goes.
Eagle gets double pass there. Really, he couldn't do much there to hold these two back, and they're going side by side. Still, and mistakes were made. Gets the move done on Desborough for the final podium spot, but it's not over yet. We've got the last lap here to go. Looks like Aaron's going to win. Although he doesn't get the best of exits there. Mistakes were made. It's all down between these two now. Who will get the final podium spot? Benny Boy there trying to get after Aaron on the last lap, but I don't think he'll catch him. Aaron is going to win his first race in F3 by the looks of it.
I was going to say, yeah, he's still got half a lap to go, and this very damp conditions rain. It's one of those frustrating rain where you think it's going to be enough for intermediates. I don't think this, like you say, because it's a desert, it's not rained enough.
Mm.
But what a race for Aaron if he can just bring it through these final few corners. He's just got the Las Vegas strip and the chicane to go through. As Willie Bums has made a mistake, he's hanging on to 18 lap old softs, and I think Soggy Sam's going to get him.
Has he got a
But
puncher?
Aaron,
He's got a puncher.
no, I was going to say 18 laps. Be amazed.
Can he get it to the end? That's the question.
Is JP going to actually overtake it? JP's going to get him for a point.
He is.
Yes, and he's on Inters on the wrong tyres. But here comes Aaron.
Coming across the line.
Desbo's gone.
No!
Desbo's out. Aaron wins. Desbo on the last chicane.
No!
He was close with the Aston. Stakes and May gets third. Eagle fourth. Richie Chapel goes home fifth. Jedi Gamer with
Richie
no
Capel.
front wing. Jedi Gamer with no front wing goes sixth.
Randy Gandy's AI will come home, so JP will get P8.
Just realised something. I just realised something. Willie Bum, who's got a puncture, is going to get 10. Because Randy Gandy is an AI.
If you can just get it across the line, that's the question though.
At least 16 Ham. At least 16 Ham has been an AI for a while, so he won't be classified with me. Look at that, he's freewheeling it. He's freewheeling it for a point.
He's doing a Lewis Hamilton, yeah.
Oh my god. That's it. Cross the line. Oh dear. He's gonna do it. Yay!
Does it? Yay! That would be P10 for Weebub.
By the way, I love this game, right? Because on your screen he done a full 360 spin into the ball, yeah? On mine he didn't do that. What a race. Where do you start? Where do you start with that?
That was an exciting end to the race there.
Aaron had wing damage on the first lap and was last. And he's won.
Well,
Soft tyre call at the right time, and the rain held off just enough, and he's got it. First race win of the season. Could be his first win in RSF1.
no.
Oh, he's won before.
He's won a few times in F5 last year.
That's his first win in F3, though.
Yeah. So it's, he's definitely moving up in the world.
And thanks, mate. I can't. Oh, I can't invite mistakes for me because he's on a.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
The back of the grid. Third though, fastest lap. Well for him. Aaron takes the win.
He's on PC.
Aaron takes the win with 3 stops as well. Pennyboy second, Mistakes are made third, Eagle fourth, Chapel fifth, Jedi 6th, Soggy Salmon 7th, Randy Gandy 8th, maybe JP Gabin in 8th, and Willie Bum in 9th because the other two were AI for too long.
That was an interesting race to say the least. Right, if you'd like to tick the box, please, General. So that we could hear you on the stream.
Which one do you want? Which one do you want, Orphan?
I'll do Benny Boy,
second?
you could do.
Yeah.
I'll do.
I've got the winner.
Congratulations, Benny Boy. There, you got P2 there in the end. Bet you're disappointed not to get the win here today. because you did have unbelievable pace around here today, and it looked as though at one stage, barring the rain there and safety cars and so forth, that you were going to get the victory. But I mean, Aaron came through in the end. Tell us about your race and your qualifying. Hmm.
Benny, sorry, have you added audio? Haven't included audio.
I did say.
Now you didn't have to say that all again.
I said it about 3 times there. Right, we'll go again, right? Benny boy, congratulations.
No, we can hear you. Is this because you didn't tick the box? The stream didn't.
There's a box that you have to. It's in the party.
There you go.
Right, we'll go again. Right. I'm trying to get the cars up so that. How do you swap cars? Right. Congratulations, Benny boy, on your P2 here today. You had some amazing pace. You know, qualifying was pretty good. But like I say, the strategy didn't pay off for you today. But tell us about your racing and your qualifying.
Yeah, so quali was good. I felt strong in Q1, and then just it kind of faded away. I thought in Q3 I think I did a 132, and it was strong. But then ORT Elijah at the end pinched it by a few thousandths. I think it was really close between us. Going into the race, pace started to pick up quite well. Took the lead, was leading quite well. First safety car, decision whether to pit or not for the hards, but there was a risk of rain, so I didn't. Second one, then it was really teasing you to pit, to be honest, because you just don't know what's going to happen. And then, when the third came, it was like sort of 18, 19 laps in, and the rain was falling, but it wasn't really setting, so I didn't think intermediate would be the way forward, so I just popped on the softs. But fair play to Aaron at the end. The gap he pulled was incredible, really, in that short period. But as it gets towards the end, the gap behind me was safe, and you just kind of get easier because the track was getting harder.
So I mean, like I say, you probably would have got the victory here today, barring certain aspects that went against you here today. But I mean, you've shown great pace here today. Obviously, I mean, on to the next track. I'll just double check what that is. Calendar. Saudi Arabia next. So how are you feeling for that track?
Word.
Yeah, feeling quite good. I'm quite liking street circuits at the minute, and the sort of rough and tumble that goes with it, as long as you can stay out of it. But yeah, I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling confident going into that one. The pace over Portugal and this week has been really good. So yeah, looking forward to Saudi now.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, we'll see you there. Hopefully, maybe on the podium again, maybe a victory.
Yep. Fingers crossed.
And, over to you, Michaels, for any shout-outs that you want to do.
Well, first of all, I would say whose idea was to have Las Vegas followed by Saudi Arabia. That's just what?
Well, it just comes out as it comes out, doesn't it?
Yeah,
the draw
it comes out randomly. Who do I blame for that? Was it Cornish?
Yeah.
Cornish. Bad. Anyway, as also mentioned, anyway, obviously frustrated because in a very normal race, I mean, it would be easy to say, but could have been there for the win. But second place is still nothing to Be shameful about, because it's two back-to-back second places in a row. So yeah, keep it up. It's all good.
Cheers.
All right, to our winner, Mr. Aaron. What a race
Hello.
you've had! What a race you've had! I'm going to ask you first of all. I mean, a great qualifying, but you into third, nearly the front row as well. I thought for a second on board of you that you were going to get onto the front row. Missed out, but still good third place. And then was it contact? I think with somebody on the first lap.
Contact on the first lap with Elijah. Coming out of that chicane that's at the dome bit.
Yeah.
And it caused me to have red front wing, so had to make an early stop. But yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. So tell us your mindset at this point, because I've been there. You get contact on the first lap, and you just think, God, and it's a long race ahead and everything else. Tell us your thought process through that, because obviously you pitted and you're right at the back.
Yeah, well, I don't really know how this has happened, but somehow it's all fallen into the way that I took it. But I started off on the mediums, as I said, had that contact on the first lap. Was very frustrated with it, so I had to pit. And then I think I did another stint, because I saved sets from the qualifying. I did one set in Q1 on the mediums, that got me through at Q2. One set on the softs, got me through at Q3. And that gave me 2 sets for Q3. So I had all the tyres going into the race that I needed. So I did 2 stints on the the mediums. That worked out, sort of. And then the rain came down, and I had a feeling it wasn't going to get dry. It wasn't going to get wet enough for inters, so I took the gamble and went on to the softs, and somehow turned into Jarno Otmir at the end there.
Yeah, your first win of the season. You've come close, especially over the last couple of weeks. You came very close. A couple of third places, a fourth as well. Even the ones that came up as a no score, if I remember rightly, Italy, Brazil, Australia, you were quite close, or maybe as well. So the pacing has been there, but it's, as obviously as well as I do, in league racing, all of it has got to come together, and it came together here. You picked the right tyres at the right time. The brake held off as well, and very good, very, very good stuff. Would you say now that your championship is kind of on track a little bit, and as well Williams' championship?
Yeah, well, for me, I'm on a smoother road now, and catching back up. Obviously, I'm really sorry because I was in a party with Randy Gandy. His internet wasn't working most of the time, so it caused him not being able to race. But yeah, for me, that really does help me in getting back in the championship fight. For Williams, it really helps us actually, boosting our championship lead. I think it was like 30 points going into this, so hopefully it's extended a little bit more after this one.
Yeah, going into Saudi Arabia, again, whose right idea was to put Saudi right after Las Vegas, two difficult street tracks, one after another. Could be another chaotic race, could be another survival race for a lot of these drivers, Aaron. As for yourself, what do you think going forward?
Well, if I wasn't looking forward to this one, I'm certainly not looking forward to next week.
But you won this week.
Yeah, I know. So, gotta expect the unexpected, I guess. But yeah, we'll get some laps in on TT, do some practice sessions, and I think we should be good for it.
Okay. Anything from you, Elton?
Oh, only that congratulations on your first victory in F3.
Cheers, mate.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
That would be it, really, I think. On to Saudi Arabia, obviously next week for Tier 3, but tomorrow, obviously it's Tier 4, which I'll be racing in. I'm not sure who's doing the comms tomorrow. Aaron might know more than I do.
Not sure yet, but yeah, we'll get something sorted.
Yeah. So, anything more you want to add, Michaels?
Well, I'm glad I made it
Yeah,
for this
yeah.
race. That was definitely an enjoyment. As I mentioned to you, I think it was like lap 16 or something under like the second or third safety car. I had no idea who was going to win the race. And then even when the rain came down, I still didn't know.
That's a question that we need to ask. How bad was the rain?
It was bearable on the softs, but I think if you gave it a couple of more laps, the inters would have been much better.
Yeah, because we were saying that the temperatures in the desert obviously would make the rain not really affect it unless it was absolutely chucking it down. So yeah, so it did seem as though the dry tyre was the tyre to be on. But yeah, other than that, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you very much for Michaels for joining me in the end, and all the people joining the party for the podium party, and thank you very much for everyone else who tuned in tonight. Good night.